Hi there Transform fans, this is Skizmoflap1313 bringing you another video review. This time I've got for you the Transformers Fall of Cybertron Swindle. Now Swindle is this nice yellow sort of car, I guess. It's got massive wheels, smokestacks coming out here, guns up here which you can take off, it can be pegged in there. And it's a pretty nice sort of bright yellow. It's got a Decepticon symbol there, and it's also nice purple highlights there, and also it's got these sort of things that Jazz had on his mould, which is quite different because they do actually add quite a bit of detail to the figure. There's some little lines here with some grey. Underneath isn't that like brilliant. On the side is okay, except for like the hollow bits, and these bits are a little bit annoying sometimes. Back is okay, not the best. I do like how this, you'll see what happens to these, but I like how it actually becomes part of the car and just carries down this detailing of this pipe all the way down here. So let's have a look at his gun. So his gun is just this little tiny thing. I mean, it's a tiny bit bigger than Jazz's gun, sorry, not Ratchet. And I mean, it's not bad. It's not like, you know, totally the same. There is a little added bit here, but you know, it's a nice gun, nice accessory to have on top of the car, and also in robot mode. So yeah, there we go. So let's transform him. So this is actually number 4 of the Transformers from the Fall of Cybertron line to make Bruticus in the end. So here we go. So what you want to do first is, actually we'll do this bit first. So like I said before, these run into like make a pipe. So what you want to do, you actually want to grab this black piece and twist it all the way around. And what it'll do, you can automatically see what these are going to become. These are going to be the feet. So that's pretty much that done. So you've got a standing up car now, perfect for displays. Then you want to come under here, and these yellow bits here will be the hands. So you just want to pop them out, and this is quite clever actually, because I think they've never really done this before. But you see, there's like 2 little like slots there, and there's a peg here. And basically what you want to do when you're transforming it is you want to make sure that they line up. And then you can actually peg that together, and I find that really good how they sort of use the ball joint to actually put it together. But what you want to do that for the 2 of them, and then just spin the arms around, and that'll bring around these little purple and yellow plates. So that's clear like that. Come to the top of the car, and what you want to do, you want to get the whole bonnet and the back of the car and just pull them and give them like a little shake. And what's going to happen is there's 2 tabs, let me show you, there and there, which are going to go into the holes there and there. So undo that and just let that flip loose. So that's okay now. Come here, and as you can see the legs are here and they're sort of bent up, so you just want to get them to become straight, and then you can and do the legs like that. Just raise the camera up so you can see the top now a bit. So you can see that this is mostly starting to get to the point where it's almost done. Now, what else do you want to do? Yeah. So the car would have been normally like this. So what you want to do, you want to actually pull these hands out now on these joints here. So just pull them out, twist them around, and then you can flip this panel all the way around. It is quite difficult because the wheel just keeps wanting to spin in your hand. So just make sure that's all straight and up against the hand. When you're on the hand bit, you can actually leave these down if you want to, but you can just rotate them all the way around and up like that, which is quite nice. Do the same here, like so, and rotate that round like that. So you've got a bit of a backwards car at the moment, So how are you going to do that? Well, there is actually a waist joint which you just spin around on the waist, obviously. Once you've done that, then that's mostly all of it done. Then all you want to do is you want to bring this whole bonnet section, wrap it all the way around the car, and what you want to do, you want to use these little forky bits here and those little pegs to peg into those two holes. So if you can line them up because the things do move. Once you line them up, push them both in securely. That's most of it done. And then what you want to do, you want to come up to this little black, oh god, and you want to come up to this little black piece here, this bit here, and just, you can go at the back if you want and give it a push with your thumb or finger and just click that in place like that. You can move the hands however you want. I mean, you can put them a bit more down or up, up to you. Totally up to you though. So I mean that's Swindle in his robot mode. So it's a pretty good robot mode, I have to say. I quite like it, and again it's very tall. They seem very tall. Only thing is, until you look at the back of it, it does look a little bit weird. From the front, fine. From the back, it's a bit lacking. I was hoping for some sort of backpack, which would have added a bit more detail to the figure. And it would have probably filled in underneath the car, and you can see here, look, the hands are hollow, which, I mean, it's a little disappointing, but I'm glad that the size is starting to become bigger, but it's just odd when you compare it with other figures at how big these figures are. And again, just for a size comparison, I'll just grab Sideswipe. You can see there, Sideswipe is practically half of him. This is half. So again, they are very tall, and they're good scales, especially for these figures. So he can carry his gun, and he just pegged that into his hand like that, and he's at ball jointed hands, so he can just freely hold the gun. Now his face is a little lacking in detail, but what I do like is how there is purple on his eyes, which is, you can see right now, which is quite nice. And I like how this sort of like I don't know why, but like you would look at this and it just sort of glares to you about the eyes going purple. But there, I mean, there's no light piping, unless I don't. No, there's not. But I just wish there was like some silver or something, another colour to bring the figure out, which just would have added again a bit more detail to the whole figure. But yeah, I mean, there we go. There you go. There's Swindle. Now I have to say, I have been asked to give a shout out to someone. He messaged me just a few videos, just saying that he'd like me to. So what I'll do, I'll put a little thingy in the video. I'll probably put it there, right there. It's gonna be there right now. It's there. Basically, go subscribe. Subscribe. Have a look at his video. I think he's put one up at the moment. Hopefully, he'll put a few more up. His name is 3rd Gen Soldier 1. So there you go. I'll put a link in the description as well to his channel. 3rd Gen Soldier 1. That is him. If you want to go and subscribe, have a look at his channel. It looks good at the moment. I mean, he's put one video up. It's pretty funny because it's a talking cat. Yeah, I mean, there we go. Check out his channel. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.